January 12th, 2025. I'm in Norwich, Connecticut, and I'm going to take a tour around John B. Stanton School because there is a project, massive project in Norwich, $385 million project that replaces, one of the elements of the project replaces Stanton School. Now, I don't know if they're going to rehab the school. I don't know if they're going to raise the school and knock it, to the ground and eliminate it and rebuild. I don't know. But I do want to record this current structure. As it stands now, considering the fact that it's going to be replaced. So for future generations, they can look at this video, hopefully, and say, wow, look at the way things used to be at John B. Stanton School. I went here as a kid. So this, this school's been around for a while. I'm not sure when it was built. Looks like 60s. All right, there it is right there. Let's get that. Let's get a lock on that name. Okay, there's a plate on the side there. It says something. Maybe it tells us when it was built. In honor of Robert Hensler, year of dedication to John B. Stanton School principal, 74 to 1998. I remember Mr. Hensler. Let me see if I can get this plate in there, that plaque. Mr. Hensler was a wonderful principal. We're lucky to have him running this school. He did a phenomenal job. All right, let's get a sweep of the entrance. Flag is at half staff, probably due to the fact that President Jimmy Carter died recently. Former President Jimmy Carter. Okay. I'm going to try to get as much footage as I can, different angles. And preserve on video for history this school. Quite a bit of property over here. There's a building, that building in front of me there. That wasn't there when I was a kid going here, but that's a long, long time ago. These doors go directly into the classes. All right, if I go, I may as well walk down here. If we're going to capture, if we're going to document this place, let's do it. Let's get everything we can. This is some kind of building. I don't know what it is. It's they probably needed the space. They needed more classroom space. All right. Unbelievable. Look at that view right there. Incredible. Just like, it just reminds me of when I was a kid. I'm going to take a walk around the whole school. Hopefully I don't get thrown out of here by security. I don't see any security here, so that's a good sign. Little tree stump. All right, this building, there's another building here that wasn't here, you know, similar to the other one when I was a child that was not here. I forget, I think I went to kindergarten, first grade, second, third. Teachers, Mrs. Minch, Mr. Baker, or no, Mrs. Baker. All right, here we go. I remember this side of the school. And I'll do a sweep of the yard, the playground. It's huge. And I'm going to walk around the back. More picnic tables. Nothing has changed. I mean, looks identical to when I came here when I was a very young child. There's another field. There's a playground over there. You can see that. It's another huge field over there. I don't know. Okay, it looks like a baseball field. I don't really remember playing in the back here. I think we used to go on the side, but here is John B. Stanton School. The back of the school. A lot of people haven't seen this because when you drive by, if you never went to the school, if your kids didn't go here, you would have no reason to. Now there's a hopscotch, painted hopscotch course or whatever it's called. I recall playing or just doing a little bit of that stuff back when I was probably 5 or 6 years old. All right, some more new, very minor new construction back here. When, compared to when I say new, it might not be brand new. It could have been there for 30 years. I've been out of here for a long, long time. But right there, it looks like some kind of a vehicle can be stored in there. Maybe lawn mowing equipment. I don't know. All right, here is a backstop to like a baseball field. I don't see bases or anything out there, but there's a sweeping view of this gigantic field. I mean, this is probably not gonna, there's nobody out there for perspective, so it might not look as big to you guys as it does to me, but it's huge. All right, let me do a panoramic sweep of the back. I'm assuming that's the gymnasium. All right, let me just get some of these outbuildings. All this stuff's going to be probably knocked down. Sorry about my shadow there. All of this stuff's going to be knocked down or completely rehabilitated. $385 million for a bunch of schools. So I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if anybody knows the exact time frame of this project, or are they going to knock this school to the ground and rebuild top to bottom? I don't know. I've Tried to do a little research, but couldn't find any information on, timetables and things of that nature. I have a feeling this number 7 there, that door, leads into the gymnasium. Yes, it does. Those windows up there, those big glass windows. We used to play basketball in there, foul shooting contests, whatever, that type of thing. There's another section of the school back here. I mean, it's probably a good decision that they're going to replace this thing. It's been here forever, and it looks a little weathered at this point. It's got a few miles on it, let's put it that way, but when they replace it, it'll be replaced with a brand new state-of-the-art elementary school. I think it's much needed at this point. Technology's improved so much. I mean, it'll be a tremendous upgrade. There's another one of those wooden, outbuildings that was not here when I went to school. I don't know how long it's been there, but all right, let me do a wide shot. Let me get back a little bit, just from a different angle. I'm shooting directly into the sun. Hopefully this thing comes out okay. We'll find out soon enough when I get home. Throw this thing on my computer. All right, let me start over here. And we'll just sweep kind of a distant view of this soon to be demolished or some form of extreme makeover situation for this John B. Stanton School. Let's cover some more territory. The side of this building. And we're back to the front. It's a very bright day. Really not a cloud in the sky. All right, let's get a shot of this from this angle. Better lighting. Big transformer out in front of that building. I don't know what they're used for specifically, but some of the classrooms in there, the chairs stacked up. It's just like the old days, just like when I went here. There's actually no central air conditioning. I see window air conditioners. So the new school will obviously have central air conditioning. And we're back to where we started, the sign, John B. Stanton School. Right there. So we did full circle. Plenty of coverage there. And let me take a walk around the grounds here. There's tennis courts and other things we could take a look at. Some people down here walking dogs and different things, but it's pretty empty right now. It's a Sunday. kind of windy. Hopefully it doesn't hurt the audio quality too much. Alright, let's take a walk. Well, actually, let me get another wide shot here of the front. May as well take a good look at it now because I don't know how long it's going to be here. If they come in here with a wrecking crew, it won't take long at all. They got tennis courts, basketball court. It's about 38 degrees right now. Kind of, like I said, kind of breezy. What's the story on this? No skateboarding. Let me see here. No skateboarding, no bicycle riding, no rollerblading, no scooter riding. Well, no, but you can play tennis. Nice tennis court. 2 courts side by side. Some big cracks, but for the most part, the court's in pretty good shape. There's one huge crack. If the ball hits that crack, you got a problem. But whatever. Everything else looks. This thing looks pretty good. As a matter of fact, the crack is in an area that's not going to make any difference if you're playing. So. All right. So there is your tennis court. Traffic in the background, London Turnpike. You can see the school in the background. Get a better look at this little basketball court. Right there. Very simple court. It's in perfectly good condition. And I'm going to take a walk up to the front, up near the London Turnpike. There's a sign in front of the school when you drive by. It usually has some kind of a saying or inspirational wording of some sort. Let's take a look, see what's written on there today. As cars go by on the London Turnpike on a Sunday afternoon. In the middle of January, 2025. All right, what does it say? The person who moves... I'm going to wait for these cars to go by. The person who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. It's a nice gesture, nice idea. As far as actually moving a mountain, I'm not sure. There's the other side of the sign. Have some fun today, John B. Stanton School. All right, here is an extremely wide view. There's lights up there, so my assumption is they can light up the basketball and tennis courts. Basketball court and tennis courts. We get one more wide shot of that school. And then we will shut down the video. Put this one in the history books. And just wait for the new construction project to begin. One final panoramic sweep. Folks, we can't, I almost missed this wall and I don't want to do that. It's like for handball or something like that. But just let me hone in on this thing. Do not want to keep this out of the video. John B. Stanton class of 2018, I think it's erased up there. Anyways, there's that, I believe, handball wall. It's been there ever since I was a kid. If I missed that, I would have been, that would have been kind of a little tragedy. People that went here would have said, "Where is my wall?" Let's see if there's anything on the other side of this thing. No, it's just a blank gray. Wall, but we got it in. It's preserved for history. And that concludes the video.